King news, my lovely, wonderful people. A former president of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, have spoken on his last, means, the number of days he has left office now. If you want to say, his last 100 days out of Aso Rock. He said he thought, the burden on him will reduce when Tinubu removed the fuel subsidy. It was like a trap. Remember that before he left or before his tenure ran out, the onions was on him. There was a lot of call on him to say, remove West subsidy, remove West subsidy. In fact, it felt like plans were in place, but it never really happened. So he said he thought it was a good trap, to hold, Tinubu. Say, but he was shocked. He was very shocked that he did not hold Tinubu. He didn't hold him. He said because amidst all that have gone on, Tinubu is still going on. This is Buhari confessing. This is Buhari confessing, saying he thought it will hold Tinubu. Well, you know that both of them, they were pretending to one another. It's not like they really meant that the other person would succeed. Like, Buhari came in with all forms of things where he made sure that the Naira redesigned. So they were fighting one another, basically, bottom line put. And so he said he thought that things would be like this. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. I thought the burden on me would reduce when Tinubu removed the fuel subsidy. That's why I didn't do it. I left it so that he can do it, but I'm surprised. Garuba Shehu, media aide to former President Muhammadu Buhari, has said despite the removal of fuel subsidy, which crippled transportation due to high cost of fuel, his principal still receives a lot of visitors from across the country who are on him with regards to Tinubu's actions and what Nigerians are currently experiencing. Garuba Shehu, via his Twitter this morning, released statement that Tinubu has marked 100 days in office. Buhari has also marked 100 days out of office. He said Buhari has thought that he will receive fewer visitors now that Tinubu is the president and coming in, removing fuel subsidy, that he will be faced with answering for the questions which he has removed the fuel subsidy without adequate plans for the people. He thought all this would make the burden be on Tinubu rather than on him, but he said it has not been so. He explained that Tinubu left the nation's capital for Dara in Katsina State to allow Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration to function undistracted. He said, but with that, most of the people, northern elders, former heads of state, still come to him on this issue of fuel subsidy, asking what should be done, thinking Buhari should have prepared for Tinubu bringing off fuel subsidy without adequate plans for Nigerians, as the people are currently suffering. If Buhari has done this, Nigerians would have come hard on him. But currently, Tinubu did it, and everyone is working free as though it matters less. It says he thought the burden would be on Tinubu, but still, he still bears the burden of Tinubu's actions, even out of office. So that's a former president saying he's surprised that with everything going on, he's still getting the weight of the burden on him with all that is happening. It's him that people are still coming to meet, with regards to this first subsidy. People are still coming to him to say, what you did, what you did not do, and how you went about it, And so he's still the one bearing the brunt. He was thinking that, people will, they will channel their attention towards Tinubu now and it will be less on him. He said, but he's surprised that Tinubu's actions are being visited on him. Okay, he said Tinubu's actions are being visited on him, and he is surprised because he expects that every single person should be able to mount on and allow Tinubu to lead. However, he's still the one getting all the calls, all the visits, and many people are saying if he needs to guide Tinubu in terms of what the nation is currently experiencing, because people are not happy with the current disposition of things and how things currently are. And I get it. Do you know the price of petrol today? Do you have a clue? The price of petrol? People know their own gen again. Go find out. Now people know their own gen again. On gen. Just like that. Now gen you call like that. When they careful how they on gen. Before you just on gen, say you won't sleep for afternoon, say the heat too much. You just send one person, I bet me buy for a come. You go buy for you pump for a gen, then you go on her. Go on for it, go on gen now. By the time you buy just 6 liters, it's 6,000 naira. 6 liters, so you never eat, so you never pay rent, so you begin to start university, you never pay school fees, so there's a lot involved. Even the rich in Nigeria, are feeling the pinch. It takes God for you to live above the tides today, So Tinubu is getting all the pain that people are going through. Tinubu is also experiencing it. He's also feeling the pinch of it, and this is what is happening right about now. You see, my lovely people. So this is some of the things that are happening, and if we want to be honest, we need to, focus and ensure that, we deliver on every side. Looking at the whole scenario, at the whole matters before us, what do we want? As a nation, what do we want? Can we see the possibility of us getting out of this? Do we see it? Because if you can't see it, what are we headed for? If we can't see it, what are we really heading for? Why do we want this? These are some of the things we must sincerely consider and know that Nigeria is a developing nation with the strength of what we have today. Past leaders, present, what have they done? I mean, there are leaders in the world that when they, even in Nigeria, Maru Musa Radua, he may not have lived for so long or completed his tenure, but you can lay claim to what some of the things he did. For instance, he settled the issue of the Niger Delta clean. Buhari came in and the issue of Southeast started. He's left. Tinubu has come in, gallivanting all over the country, and Southeast issue is still there. So we must reconsider. What do we want? What's going on? What's going on? We must retable, revisit these options and look at it again and give real answer, you see, to everything. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless. Bye for now.